Hi and welcome. My name is Tony Dovale, founder of LifeMasters, author of Success, and the developer of the Revolutionary Workplace High Performance Framework, Philosophy and System. And I'm the founder also of ICMI, a coaching home for people who are serious about bringing more value to the world. The International Coaching and Mentoring Institute is designed as a place where we improve performance, potential and possibility. At the heart of ICMI's intention is to bring out the fullest of human potential. Essentially, for ICMI, we have two founders, myself and Dr. Emmanuel Emepo, and we've been talking about this for a very, very long time. We got together in a coaching relationship, we've traveled the world together, and we kept on asking ourselves, so what is needed? Where is the world going? And both of us being more heart-based than head-based, we're business people, but we're also people. Both of our passions and visions was to create a platform and a place and a process for people to unleash their fullest potential. And so ICMI, the International Coaching and Mentoring Institute, is designed at its heart to be around people. Within that process, we have 4 sections where we have coaching and mentoring. We have a range of coaching and mentoring options. We have trainings, we have short courses and training specifically in a variety of areas. We facilitate very powerful and potent processes for people and teams. And we do consulting in a range of areas. And I'd like to just step you through each of those specific areas briefly so you can get an understanding of the value and the benefits and the outcomes that you can understand and expect when you join and partner with us. In the coaching and mentoring side, we know that in the new world of work, in business 4, in the industrial revolution, people, soft skills matter more. We know from Gallup's research that less than 15% of people are engaged at work. And so for me, it's such a waste that we have all of this potential that is not being utilized because of inept, incompetent, unconscious leadership or managers. So level 1 is you can get yourself a coach and improve your performance, your consciousness, your awareness, your self-management, and become the best version of yourself. Level 2 is you can study then with us to become a coach. We have a range of coaching courses covering the variety of modalities and frameworks and systems. And number 3, you can then become a professional coach in your organization or coach with us through our network that we'll be developing and the home that we have as part of ICMI. And so at the core process, we know smart people, professional people, world-class people all have one thing in common. They all have coaches. In fact, few of them have multiple coaches. More than one, just one coach. They have multiple coaches that address specific areas of expertise for them. And we're seeing today, as much as business coaching and executive coaching is an important component, we're seeing coaching rolled out down lower and lower into the levels of the organization to a point where you can create a coaching culture in your organization and set up peer coaching relationships. And peer coaching is probably 80 or 90% as effective as professional coaching can be in those levels. So we have a range of business coaching, executive coaching, team coaching, NLP coaching, life coaching, career coaching, finance coaching, in those areas of life and business that matter most. The second area that we have out of the 4 is training. So short courses, training courses on change, communication, on how to become coaches, on team building, collaboration and innovation, on leadership and management and stress management, conflict management, and all of those things that are jumping up for us now in the COVID-19 environment is just-in-time knowledge for your people in formats that are easy to assimilate, easy to action and apply back in the workplace. The third part of our process of our ICMI offering is facilitation. We stand by, we partner with clients to facilitate a range of development options. Typically in the environment of people, collaboration, in teams, trust. My specific expertise area is, I've spent over 45 years and in excess of 12 million rand in time and money developing a proven an academically validated framework and philosophy that we call the revolutionary workplace leadership that optimizes people, teams, leadership, and culture. So we facilitate workshops and interventions in those environments. We facilitate innovation workshops, change management, conflict resolution management. So all of the skills that are needed, because we know as the fourth industrial revolution is encroaching more and more into the workplace, and as we have context and conditions like now with COVID-19, where people is a challenge. How do we get people together? How do we use those resources? How do we leverage the power of the people from home? How do we, in a context and a constraint of social distancing, how do we get back to high performance and fast track our recovery? And so there may be a consideration of moving more to a digital landscape for many people, and that's an option. But I suggest to you that's a dangerous option, because if we take that story to its fullest extent, where you have a company and a business that is only digital, yes, it might be great from a financial point of view and less pressure and stress from HR issues, but you will then have a bigger pool and a wider gap of the haves and the have-nots. And we could end up with a revolution. And I'm looking at what's happening around us. There's great levels of discontent. And I personally believe that business is a force for good. Business needs to become the place that creates the positivity and the possibility for the best versions of people, planet, and profit. Not just profit. We need to become more conscious and more aware and become people, planet, and profit committed in how we showing up in the world. And so our third facilitation process is custom designed to address exactly the areas, the issues, and the constraints that you have. We have a range of expertise. We have a range of experts that we bring into from our coaching backgrounds that will support you in the specifics of your thing. We don't have off-the-shelf situations. We listen to what you need, and we customize exactly to solve the constraints that you have. And our fourth area is consultation, assessments and consultation. We know that if you don't know where you are, you can't make smart decisions of where you want to get to be. So we have a range of assessments around engagement, around culture, around resilience, around trust levels, a variety of dashboards that get the real hands-on understanding of how's my system running, what is happening in the heads, hearts, and minds of my people. We support strategic reviews, appreciative inquiry, blue ocean strategy facilitation processes. We also bring to the party a range of digital skills, digital marketing, digital understanding, some background IT skills. We are not claiming to be the world's best IT people, but my background is in IT right from the days of IBM and COBOL, before PCs were around and as PCs were coming around. And we have a range of people that are experts in how do we incorporate the digital approach into the world in the best possible way. And so if you are in any environment, if you have people, if you have constraints, you have teams, you have a need for collaboration, we have a need to improve leadership, to improve the culture and the climate and the context of your organization. We are like surgeons, we come along, we have a range of tools that we have at our disposal, and once we've had a conversation with you and an understanding, a clear understanding of what it is that you specifically need, we will then custom design a flow, a process, and a framework that will enable you to bring out the best in your people, the best in your teams, optimize your limitless leadership, and create what we call a consciously constructive culture. Growing people, fast-tracking people in the area of the soft skills is vital as we move forward. Being able to be agile, responsible, responsive, being able to solve complex problems. We cannot leave all of those duties and responsibilities to the executives. Well, you can, but that's a big mistake. We need to delegate down to the lowest levels, the decision making, to be able to be responsive and agile in the context and the conditions that are prevailing for that moment for that person. The world has changed. As much as the fourth industrial revolution is here, smart people are bringing business to their workplace, which is a balance and a blend of people and technology. Because to push people out, and that's a very enticing idea for some people, to push people out completely is going to create a whole set of problems that are unsustainable for humanity, for care and kindness and compassion people in the longer term. So we have a whole range of possibility. We come from strong backgrounds. We have coaching that will transform you. And I would urge you to consider our very first level of coaching is Coach Activator. It's a 3-day program and process that will allow you, enable you to get a sense and a basic platform, a basic foundation of how to apply coaching in your workplace. We know that the old models are not working with engagement levels at the way they are, with conflict levels, with unhappiness levels, with stress. People are overwhelmed, overworked, and they believe underpaid. And we have an opportunity now to become much more conscious, much more considerate in how we create a context for people to bring out the very best version of themselves. And if you're a leader and a decision maker in an organization, it is your responsibility to have the heart, the balance. Understand profit's vital. Profit is oxygen. You don't wake up in the morning looking, where's my oxygen? Profit is oxygen. What is your business really about? It has to be beyond just the money, beyond the greedership. It has to be about bringing out the very best version of people. It has to be about making sure that what we are doing is professional and sustainable. Because our children are going to look back at us and say, what were you thinking? It's our chance to wake up and step up into a new world and bring out the very best version of ourselves. And the International Coaching and Mentoring Institute, ICMI, is designed to be that place, that tribe, that home, that platform to get a coach, to learn to coach, to be a coach, to enhance every aspect of your business performance. It is time, people. It is time that you stepped up and chose the very best version. You don't drive the cheapest car, you don't wear the cheapest clothes, you don't eat the cheapest food. You buy what is relevant and right and requisite for the conditions. And I'm suggesting today it's exactly the same with your most important asset, your people. Buy service and values and processes and coaching and mentoring and consulting that will unleash their fullest potential and bring out the very best version of themselves. Because we know that people with the right growth optimized mindsets can be up to 7 times more valuable to the organization. And we know that leaders who have got the growth optimized mindsets and coaching mindset can be up to 8.4 times more valuable to their organization. We all have a drive to do more with less. We all have a drive because of competition to collaborate more, to unleash the organization's fullest possibility in creating a positive, safe, psychological safe place where people, teams, leadership, and culture can be the very best version that they're looking to be. We invite you to come and have a look at ICMI.com. That's ICMI.com, the International Coaching and Mentoring Institute. Search us on Google, give us a call, check us out. We'd love to have a talk. We gladly come along and have a partnership conversation to see if we can add value to your space, to your people, and to your possibility. I'm Tony Dovale. I look forward to being of service. Thank you very much for your time.